All right. Welcome to the stream. This is a 72 win streak on hard, so this will be run number 73. Third cycle, and we did Slug C last time, which is an awesome ship, and then we went from there and we randomed Engi, which is another awesome ship. So I actually didn't think about this at all. So let's figure something out quick. Let's see. Let's do the bowls, and I'm just gonna do what's on my mind because this is what I did today at work. I painted 3 bowls, one with a snake, one with a cat, and one with mushrooms. I hate the cutoff names. Fun guy. Just as accurate as far as I'm aware. Alright, so let's just check all our things here. Hard, Advanced Edition content enabled, NGC, names. Alright, so let's start it up so we can look at the chip. So I was just talking about how it's like, it doesn't really feel that way because it's like not crazy exciting in any way, but it's, in a lot of ways, it's one of the, I mean, it's definitely one of the best ships. It's possibly the best ship in terms of like win rate, both like theoretical and actual for high level players, I guess. I know Crow has stats from like 4 or 5 players, including myself, and compiled NGC as the highest win rate. It's like something like 80 and 4, or 75 and 4, like almost 95%. But we don't get it too ahead of ourselves here. You know, FTL can always make you lose. I don't think anyone believes that there's like anything with 100% win rate guaranteed. So sector layout's alright. It's a little funny. You know, doesn't super, I mean, we do want to get to a store at some point if we can. Sell our augment, which is 40 scrap, which is one of the things that's awesome. We'll try to hold on to the beam drone, you know, depends what happens. Dual lasers, there's a chance we'll use that the entire run. They're awesome. One of my favorite weapons. But it depends what else we come across to synergize with them. And we just really need one more system, which, you know, can be a couple, you know, I mean, I guess it could be anything. But I usually like getting mind control. I feel like with drone control, you don't really need cloaking. Crew Killer, Electro Boogaloo. Yeah, this is like, you know, very similar to this Legacy in a lot of ways. You know, anything. I mean, so is like Lania say with hacking, but this has like the 2-shot. I guess that has chain laser. You know, they're all similar. But this is probably the best of the 3. Just saying something. Attack the pirate. Alright, so they can hurt us here because we still just have the 1 shield. Oh yeah, I switched the Lanius off to engines because a couple reasons. Mind-controlled Lanius is like scary to deal with. It's nice to have him to deal with borders, you can run around, and also the venting in this room is like not great for a ship with good venting. So it kind of helps out a little bit. Alright, so I have to think about this here. It's like kind of the mindset of NGC because while super strong, it's like not 100% straightforward all the time in, you know, which combinations of things you want to use. I guess I kind of want to see what the crew are real quick. Alright, 2 Engi. So it's like we don't really want to rely on something like oxygen hack and shooting it and keeping weapons broken or something. Like usually this early I just kind of want to keep it safe. So it's like all we do is if we hack their weapons, we can split the timing on them. And then we're pretty safe. And also we're just going to try and shoot their weapons. So that might be enough. But no, it wouldn't be enough because it's like it takes that one off. Let me hack it. And we dodged it anyway. I guess could have waited for that. And we just kind of keep an eye out, see if we get any fires going on or anything. Try and save the drone part on the beam drone if we can. Yeah, he makes some strange choices sometimes with how it just like wants to switch who's doing what. So we'll just sit there trying to break the doors the whole time. Two Engis is always such a pain to deal with. It's like, especially early game, they're just repairing stuff so fast. Alright, Yeah, we don't want to let him get away. This is where it's like sometimes you have to turn the beam drone on if you get unlucky all of a sudden. It's like, yeah, do I have to turn the beam drone on here? Because he's about to get out. I mean, they haven't been charging it, like, at all. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's like... Oh, jeez, I didn't hack the weapon. Man, this is me showing how you mess up on NGC. Like, not using the drone, and then getting distracted about going to depower the drone so I don't hack their weapons to split them so they hit me in weapons. Like, it's fine, like, but they totally might get away now, and it's just entirely on me being sloppy. Because, you know, you want to depower that when it's about to fire so you can so you can have it fire instantly. Let's see if those guys... Alright. So, let's just, like, bring this back. There's a decent chance, I think, that we'll still fire in time here. No. Man, that's so sloppy. That's what I get for trying to, you know, if I didn't talk about how it's such a good ship, I would have been, like, on my game and use that as an excuse. Yeah. Still get rewards, though. That works. So it's like, you know, really not that big a deal. 17 scrap is honestly pretty good for like a fight. Maybe just would have been even more ahead getting that. But yeah, that's just like such an unnecessary thing right there. That's all on me. So let's not do that anymore. Just be done with student mistakes, get it out of the way in the first one, and it'll be better. It's like the same fight here. Let's see what crew they got. Let's do it a little better this time. Alright, no Engis, that's great. They got a Mantis instead on weapon, so that's pretty cool. But I'm still not gonna, you know, until I get 2 shields, I'm not gonna bother trying to do like fancy crew kills where I like keep the weapons down. Especially after that first fight where I let them get away. So let's just do the weapons hack. And we'll just use a beam right off the bat this time. Yeah, I find FTL doesn't punish me for a surprising number of mistakes, actually, which kind of like encourages them in a way. Yeah. But it's also a certain point, like being aware of just like how many things are mistakes. Double miss. All right. Well, I'm gonna move you around because I don't know if you would try to fire when I powered you there or not. So it's 4 misses now. That's pretty good. And they're missing too. There we go. Hey, and he had weapons too. Nice. I mean, that's not a terrible sector 1 surrender, but we're not going to take it. Hey, we killed the ship. Hey, got a free weapon. I mean, it's really not a bad weapon for the NGC. I mean, for any of the 3 weapon ships, which is definitely like a more apt to use 3 power lasers on the 3 slot ships. It's like 15 seconds is like a little slow, but not that bad. And it's just like crazy with the fire and breach chance it has. So we might hold on to that because that's great for crew killing. It's great against auto ships with the breaches. So that's pretty cool reward. Alright, so this is one where even with the clone bay, we're not messing with this one. You just scrap some of those debris. Hey, and it's random scrap, so that was pretty good. That's our shield bubble. So we have pretty good distress options, I think, here. I mean, between the clone bay, the Engi, if the Lanius has any of this sector. Beam drone. Costs drone part when you use that as a regular beam, but totally worth it. That's the other thing that's like that makes this ship stronger than something like Slug C, I'd say, is like it has so many blue options starting out, which just like give you all these little advantages that add up. Alright, fire drone and a missile. Alright. The only thing with using the hacking drone is it kind of like precludes me really using the beam drone with this guy up because it's like I have to take down my shield at this point. And I'm not going to take the missiles out this first shot either because of the shield, or the buffer point. But I still kind of felt like it was worth it just because it's like now the repair will be that much slower. And I'm kind of betting on also their evasion being down a little bit, running the fire drone and everything. It's hard to tell with these storm fights. Sometimes these ships are like way more. I mean, I know the auto ships can be way more powered than you think. I'm not sure if it happens with the regular ships also. If there's a little bit more forward, I could shoot that. Hey, you dodged it. I didn't even put the dodge up. That's another mistake, like not punished. Although, I couldn't really cycle the weapon and fire if I wanted at the same time. Alright, that's great. Give our crew a little oxygen in case they want it. Just gentle ping-pinging away. Yeah, power, scrap, it's got all the subsystems except for battery, but it's like it's not missing sensors or something. Alright, so they want to run too. No. I think we got him. Alright, yeah, we definitely got him now. me figure out what we have for jumps in this sector still. So we got 5 more, maybe 5 in a nebula if we want to go that way. Yeah, probably just kind of go around this way. I'm kind of wondering if I should just hit those nebulas. Whatever, I'll take one more jump and then we'll do the star. Alright, scout. Alright, you can just do the one shield. What are you hacking? Sensors? That's not a big deal. So that's Artemis. Just got fired all up. Oh, I didn't realize that he got shields down, man. What was I doing? I could have had him free firing. Oh, now he's not shooting anything. Yeah, we got 2 stores. I guess I can, like, have a choice if I want to check out the other one. Burst laser, halberd. Sell that. It doesn't really feel worthwhile selling this because it's like you can get it online eventually. But this is totally like a transition weapon to bring along with it. Because we need 65 scrap to get 2 more points there. And it's like we don't really need to buy, you know, it's like we don't need to be like, oh, well, we want to save scrap to buy hacking or anything, you know. It's like I love to get mind control. We can also get cloaking later. I never feel rushed to get a defense drone right away. I feel like you can get by without it for quite a while. Yeah, this just feels dumb to sell for like anything, I don't know. Even like getting this online immediately and selling that seems just like a waste. But I'm gonna buy that still and just integrate it probably next sector. So we still have 3, probably 3 in a nebula, but let's see. Okay, let's go here, and then we can either do like 2 of those and that, or if I think I can get an extra one, I can wrap around. Pretty good layout here. All right, don't need repairs, fuel, nothing else to sell, right? All right. Yeah, it is hard to argue against the halberd, you're right. Honestly, my issue with beams is I just find them a little boring. Like, they're totally optimal in a lot of ways. You know, I do like faster volleys than beams if I can do it. You know, the whole laser tube works against that some for sure. But that's really the only reason I avoid beams sometimes, is if I don't feel like if I feel like I'm safe either way and I kind of have a choice, even if it's like slightly less optimal, I'll often go for lasers over beams. Just because I have more fun playing them, and that's like part of the reason to play. But only part of the reason to play. Let's be honest here. I mean, I guess all these missile ships just keep doing some Slacks are safe from their other weapons with the 2 shields. Just a Lido though. I think these can only have Lidos, as I learned recently after my stealth B run. I think either like Mike or Thomas told me that. A lot of rules like that about ships that like you know I know where to access the information, but it's like too tedious of a process to do on a regular basis. Yeah, ships like that, the beam drone really does work against. I mean, it did a bunch of hull damage pretty quick there. Alright, so let me see. Do I think I can get 2 full jumps out of this? I think so. So, we'll try. The ship starts with like 2 engines also, because that thing like Lannis B and some other really strong ships starts with like 1 engines, which isn't a big deal to upgrade if you want to, but like, you know, it really doesn't lack any of those like little downsides the other ships do. So we're not going to surrender to slavers. These weapons are like kind of gross too. We got Mantis and we got Human. It's like, I don't super trust my ability to be able to keep the weapons down though without hacking them. But what we can do is we can shoot their weapons first, so the Human tries to go there, and then we shoot their oxygen, pull the Mantis to do O2 repairs, have to like go through hacking. So there's a chance for a crew kill here for sure. I'm gonna keep him on sensors for a moment actually. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I gotta just hack this, I'm not letting that fire right away. See, I realize I actually want to shoot that twice, because I mean, flak against 2 shields and 20% dodge isn't like terrible. It's not ideal either. Alright, let's see how we do. What's our dodge like? Training, not great. So, let's see. Nope. All the fake ones, you know? There's so many fake shots. I guess I don't know why I'm pulling you to go repair that. You can just stay on weapons. We don't really need sensors that bad yet. Oh, come on. I guess it's time to pull out the beam drone. I keep trying to avoid using it for some reason, but it's not working out. There we go. Didn't use it. I didn't actually see it say miss anywhere on that one. Oh, I guess it's because it didn't miss. It landed outside the room. That's what happened. That's nice. I'll take it. Alright, so here I can go back to that original plan. See about Oh, no, they're rotating who's doing repairs. That's interesting. Oh, I wonder if there's a fire there. Do we get a fire? Is that why? I bet you that's what it is. Hey, there's a fire. Good times. So we'll let fire do its thing for a little bit, see what happens. Yeah, the AI was swapping weapons, especially with hacking and stuff. It makes some odd choices sometimes. Because they like won't want to interrupt their weapon's charge, but then even after it fires, it won't like switch them. But there's times then where if you like shoot it again afterwards, it'll then switch it. It's like weird. Don't super need crew, but rock is great, and we don't like super need other stuff from them either. Rock is great for blue options, useful to have one around in general, helps beef up the ship a little bit. So let's just see, I'm curious how close this is going to be. It should be okay. I just use, if you're unaware, I just measure with a ruler and kind of like eyeball it. Which has always worked out for me pretty well. I've never had a jump that I'm like, that's definitely fine, and then it's been not fine. Alright, so we're going to investigate. Intruders on board. Alright, so we'll vent them out. Got him on doors now, so that's great. Burst Laser 2 is not our friend. The extra boarding. This is like a ship that for a lot of ships would be like terrifying. You know, it's not ideal. Like, I'm not excited about facing, but I'm not like that concerned either. It's that, you know, testament to the NGC's power. I forgot to turn O2 off there. That was, they're probably gonna break it. Is it gonna get there in time? Yep. That's fine. Just a little extra damage. Alright, lost sensors. It's okay. Get this guy lined up a little better. Alright, well, I only had one shield point. That's one where I feel like that sometimes I couldn't pause that on tablet because the timing's so tight. But with the frame pauses, it's easy to like line it right there. Yeah, there is definitely a chance for a crew kill on that other ship. Also, another option could have been to like split them up in a different way to make the Mantis go back to the O2 repairs. You know, if I like shot piloting and try to like, you know, make them just keep breaking through the doors. But I don't always have the patience for those kills on some of these ships like the NGC. Usually the ones I like rely on just like O2 drain timing and stuff where you have to keep shooting it. Unless they feel like they're really working like from the beginning, I don't always trust those ones like later in the fight. Unless they get fires. You guys are fine. You got a clone bay. Alright, yeah, that's what I thought. There was like a decent amount of room on that one. So yeah, I'll probably just upgrade weapons like right when we get to the next sector, but we'll see if there's a store right next door or something. Sure. Don't have any missiles, any bombs. Take that extra scrap. Alright, not ideal options. Charge is just like the worst. And I don't feel like it's worth gambling on having one green sector here, being like, well, maybe it's civilian or Zoltan or something. I mean, you know, it's not that big a deal. And we don't need stores like that badly. And although Rock's like not that bad for stores either, 2 stores isn't bad. And hopefully that's a slug, bunch of civilians or something. And we'll get a defense drone and then not have to deal with missiles quite so much from the rocks. Alright, so let's see. Alright, not so bad. Just let O2 go up a bit. Yeah, I'm fine just doing it. It's like that's just a great volley. We can also switch to that if we want to try for like higher chance of environmental effects if we're not worried about shooting quite as quick. Like it's not environmental effects, whatever, you know. Ship status effects. Alright, so we just got the missile. I think here we might be able to stop using the beam quite as much with the extra laser shots, not relying on the dual laser, just not missing at all. Doesn't really matter though if you only hit 1 out of 4. But that's okay, you know, so maybe we'll dodge their missile. Drop our shields a little bit, we don't need that maxed out. If our dual laser was just, you know, charged a little bit faster, if we had the weapons training, could shoot it out of the sky, I think. Oh, maybe not, that's not lining up quite as I hoped. Empty room, that's okay. Just Toledo. There we are. I feel like this is some of the peak FTL music right here. I love this music for the rock sector. Like bouncy. I'm just trying to think if it's worth like, well, I guess we can shoot the O2, see what's going on. Yeah, multi-level O2, med bay. can't hurt them with fire because they're rocks. So this is one of the ships where now I'm only going to get crew kill if they just resist like a stupid number of shots. I'm going to buy a power bar also. Dense asteroid field. 5 damage to our hull. Alright, 8 civilian ship. Seen a lot of missiles so far this run, so not great training ships, but that's alright. And you got a fire. And then you got a rock, which makes it difficult to get anything going, but it happens. I'm not gonna try to do anything crazy here. I think the best chance would be if I just got really lucky with a bunch of fires and resists, and so it just drains out all their O2. So I'm going to just keep taking some of these distress options. Alright, so this looks like a ship we could probably get a crew kill on. It's just the bomb is the threat, they have teleporter and no way to heal, so we can, damage the rock down, and then let them switch who's boarding. We'll just try to ping their weapons a little bit to keep the bomb down and that from spinning up too much in case they bomb shields or something. Not going to bother hacking anything quite yet. We can start with full volley, I guess. That's good. And a couple hits. So here we just want to drop them down low, 15 or less generally. All right. And then usually they'll send the human over, they'll switch over the repairs. Then we can shoot the rock and then shoot the Zoltan down. Yeah, he's getting ready to come. All right, so that's definitely going to hit us because we're not dodging anything. Just trying to snipe my characters here. Oh, we got fire. So I'm going to actually do this, because it's like the rock should be in there. Well, I guess actually, yeah, no, I'll do that. Alright, so I think the rock should be dead. Yeah, because we got the Zoltan coming from piloting now. Alright, so yeah, we want to kill kill this guy off. I was concerned about the bomb. I'd rather just make sure this guy dies off quick. I guess you're just gonna have to be reset anyway, it's fine. Oh, they got a fire there, actually. Oh man, so he didn't make it back. Right, well, we'll see what's going on in just a second here. So let's see, 2. So we got to get them in the same room, right? Otherwise it's not going to happen. I don't know if we can get them in the same room. I'm trying to think of how that's going to work. Yeah, so I don't know if this is going to work. Maybe we can see if... Yeah, I didn't think he was going to go help him repair. Could try and like bio swipe with the beam drone, which I guess would be possible. That would be so difficult to do. I mean, it'd be almost impossible, I feel like, to do like without quite a bit of luck. Alright, so let's reset some crew health here. Nice way of saying, you know, murder our crew. Yeah, it's like the one, because I just like laid into weapons because I knew the Zoltan was repairing there also. I mean, really what it was is it would have been fine if that human didn't get away with 1 HP. So if I was a little quicker to send the rock up to fight, you know, if I did that a little better, it would have been fine. So that's really what the mistake was letting that guy get back with 1 health. So close. But it's really just missing out on the crew kill reward. Let's see, so we've got probably 6. Probably 6 jumps. Call it probably 6. I wouldn't mind seeing a store at some point to just repair the hull up a little bit more. Alright, so we don't like taking risks on this fight here. I'm not gonna even bother trying to do crew kills on this fight. Like, you know, there's definitely a chance we could, but apparently I'm just not doing them tonight that much. I don't know. I feel like also I keep making these mistakes on them, so it's just like, whatever, just try to avoid a little chip damage from making a mistake. Until we have a little more of a buffer and a little bit safer of a fight to do it in. Alright, so load up the store. second I was like, if those connect, right? I didn't like just mess up my sector layout here. All right. What are we gonna do? Well, first off, I definitely want to repair. At least, so probably. I'm still just gonna hold on to these weapons. I don't need mind control. You know, it gets more crew kills, I guess. But I'm not selling something for it. Just gonna do that. All right. So now we have a little room also to like pump up our systems more without needing power. We can use a drone if we feel like we need it now. Flak, and it hasn't really been a like safe fight. You know, mostly safe, except for the first 2 or 3 fights in Sector 1. If we had 2 shields, would have been safe. Let's see what crew they have though. Two rocks. So annoying. It's like, you know, fire won't do anything. Just debating whether it's worth like trying to shoot this first. I don't think we beat their weapons enough, and then like doing an O2 hack, but don't beat their weapons by enough. And it's like, I don't want to take some stupid volley that I'm gonna mess up. So let's do this. Oh yeah, and he had lost his training. We're gonna miss anyways. It's like, I've been getting a lot of those. I feel like 1 out of 4 hits for Sector 2 level evasion is not great. Hey, yeah, but we're dodging. There we go. Hey, we dodged their stuff too. It all works out. So we'll just see. Let's see, got level 1. Hey, and a fire, that helps. Fire in there is better though, just because it takes them longer to deal with it. Burns down their O2 more. I'm just gonna keep shooting here, hoping to see if I get like a fire or something. There's 1,000 resists. I've seen it. I mean, not 1,000, but I've seen a lot of resists in a row. You know, it's like if that caused the fire, we'd still have a chance here and get another one. No. So what was it? 2 or 3 more jumps? Definitely 3. This is one of the few events where, I think this might be the only one where without a blue option, you get a like partly disabled ship, you know. Their weapon, yes, their weapon starts off down, or no, their weapon's online. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe this isn't it. So there's like one event where you fight I know there's an event where you like ram the Mantis ship with a rock plating. Well, let me think here for a second, because this is a safe fight. So we can train here. Can't weapons train, unfortunately. They only have 1 shield. I mean, which is kind of good, but we don't have a weapon for that. But we can do the evasion training, shield training, and then we can also possibly get a crew kill. There's fancy stuff you can do to try to get the Engi to board here by shooting the teleporter. but I think I'm just gonna try to kill off one mantis, so they'll just stop boarding, and then I'll do like an O2 hack after we do the training or something. So that should be good for setting that up. I guess I'll throw Mr. Rock over here on shields. Mikhail. You can go on sensors because we don't need to fire weapons. Alright, so I'm going to get the cheat engine set up, and I don't think it'll take too long. It's decently fast firing weapons. We've already got some training done. And I'm not going to bother with shields training like beyond what I need for the evasion. O2 is on. You know, we're all good. All right. So I'm going to just leave this running for a couple minutes and take a quick break, and then we'll get back to it. All right, so we're back, and we've got, we don't have our shield training finished, but that's fine. Actually, I'll turn off our evasion if we want to do that. Just a little bit extra, but get you over on weapons. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Still safe from their weapons, obviously. So might as well do an O2 hack and see what we can make out of it. Level 2 O2. I'm trying to decide if it's worth, I think it is, doing this instead. So we're gonna shoot shields or something first with just one weapon. Turn the hacking off. All right, so the Engi's gonna go try and do that. We'll slow him down just like a touch. We're going to do the O2 hack. O2 hack is cool because even after you break the system, it keeps going, which is like makes it a little more easy, like a little more forgiving to do. All right, and so that makes it so now, Mr. Engi here is going to go be the pilot and put the lives of both of them in the hands of the Mantis's repair skills. Much better situation to be in for us. It'll take him a while to get that going. Just watch it slowly charge up. And I forget what percentage oxygen. It's like 30 or something. This guy was like, oh no. Might even be lower. Yeah, what is it? I don't know. 30 might be like when they go to repair it instead of repairing something else, but maybe he's not gonna, maybe he doesn't even bother helping him out. Yeah, no, he doesn't even bother. So Mantis got in time. Look, it's at 5 and it's coming back online now. Ooh. Put him out of his misery, I guess. Now he's going for it. Now I can save the ship. Too late. Alright. So that was good. We got our training in. Our weapons training's getting there. You know, we're firing a decent number of shots. And let's see. I think I said there's 2 more jumps, right? Solid 2, yeah. So I'll do 1, 2. Alright, at least we can go there. Doesn't really matter. Alright, just some freebies. Alright, so not totally safe from them, but definitely possibility of crew kill here. So really what it is we just kind of suppress their weapons. Get this guy low. Let's swap you around actually. So I'm actually going to see if I can do this without hacking. I mean, 12 drones is like alright, but you know, having drone control, if I come to rely on that more, or just want to use it, I'd rather have a little bit more of a buffer. I don't need to use them. Alright. That 1 level of weapons training is enough to do that. Alright, so that's pretty low. And just give him a minute. I feel like that was like level 2 teleporter maybe? Not sure. Let's swap it around. And we just want to kill. So that. I just got you trained, but I'm just going to be resetting your health, obviously, so just going to do one of these. And did he get away with 3 extra health from... Am I messing this one up too? Am I being that bad with these, like... Yeah. Man. Maybe we'll get a resist. Hey! Thank you, FTL. We got a crew kill. I think we got like 1 or 2 others, but still. Apparently I just like really rely on mind control to get these crew kills right now. Just messing a lot of these up otherwise. I mean, it's a little tricky sometimes with like slow crew and Engis, like punching people down, punching rocks down to the right amount of health, but definitely Micro I could be doing better to make this happen a little smoother. Moving to examine the station. So yeah, I can get a crew member here. James. Hi, James. You'll be helpful. Alright, so we're going to swap you over to Shields because you got some training there. And you're slow. And Shields isn't great to vent, honestly, either. So it's not a bad spot to have a rock in. James is our doors man. He's going to run around, punch people, repair stuff. Abandoned or Mantis. Here, it's like Sector 3. Abandoned's really not bad. Mantis can be pretty low scrap. Only 1 store. I'd rather go Abandoned. And having Elanius with us definitely helps out. Because they have quite a number of blue. It's kind of like Crystal, where they have a lot of blue options in their own sector. Although, unlike Crystal, they have blue options outside of it. Just not a ton, relative to like how NGs have like a bunch of blue options both in and out. And same with like rocks. And slugs to a lesser extent. So not a terrible layout. Not like amazing. We'll try and hit these lower ones first and just kind of wrap around. Just this thing sticking out here. It's kind of weird. Any upgrades I want to do? Like going against 2 shields is starting to like mess with this. For 1 more point, that gets us doing the whole laser 2 and dual lasers. And then we're gonna need, another 2 to get the whole thing going if we stick with this, which totally is enough for endgame 7 shots. Or like buying extra hacking is an option. Just trying to think of what makes the most sense. I'm gonna do that and save the rest for store. If we want to buy like mind control, if they have it or something. Alright. We got the defense drone, I think that's it. So that and the missile. But I didn't switch these over yet, just kind of based on the speed with the fast missile. I'm not sure if that's really the right choice, because this gets me 1 more shot. And he's going to likely shoot at least 1 of them down. But possibly not in time, we'll see. almost shot him and with a double miss. Definitely haven't been getting the like shooting RNG that much in our favor on this evening. At least it feels that way. There's a chance it's like totally on par. It's so hard to like really intuit those things. Also without knowing what their actual percentages have been each fight. There we go. Got fire. I mean, the repair drone, so it's not that much of an advantage. Transfer the damage around a little bit more in case they try to run or something. Not taking their surrender. Took one of their crew out though, so that makes it also easier to stop them from running. Got the repair drone, that's a big deal. Alright. I'm always like, because I know there's an empty distress beacon in abandoned sectors, so I'm always like, I don't want to go to a distress beacon in an abandoned sector, but it's actually like not, you know, there's other events. I'm not sure what the chance is, but I feel like there's several other events. Alright, nice. 31 free scrap, that's pretty good for Sector 3. That's going to be at least medium scrap, if not high. Working up to a nice chunk of scrap here. Forgot to move him over to the doors again, but that's fine. Alright. They got themselves split up. Alright, good enough. I got a store. Let me see how many jumps we got. So we got 6 jumps. Yeah, I think we'll just take one more and then go there. Hey Ray, how's it going? Good morning to you. Having a sloppy NGC run, mess up a number of crew kills, and also let my first ship of the run get away. But it hasn't really mattered at all because it's NGC. I'm almost certain this is the best option. I'm not going to look it up. Yeah, there we go. Hull repair. That's pretty good. Although, all I ever want to do is sell a hull repair drone. I'll be honest. I almost never keep them. I can see their value, of course. And, you know, of course, with like scrap recovery arm, like that's a really strong combination. Or not scrap recovery arm, drone recovery arm. But there's just so much scrap. It's so easy to just do that. Just like, oh, look how much scrap there is. No mind control here. Might be at the next system. Guess I'll just buy the defense drone now, because I don't know if it'll show up again. And that's, you know, my replacement for cloaking. Breach 2 is actually kind of like an interesting option, but I'm happy enough with like the weapons that I have right now to not bother investing in anything else. We don't need crew. We're okay on drone parts, because we're not really relying on the drones at all right now, except for the hacking. Alright, so what's the plan here? Anything else we need from this store? And we'll just hold off on upgrades until we see if we can get to the other store, or if it was like that extra beacon over there. I think this one is attack the vessel. I'm trying to remember. It's like one where I think if you have high level piloting, you can like get a high scrap reward. But a lot of these, it's like, I think you can get double rewards, and it's like better maybe, because you like kill them and then sometimes get to harvest, or they have the minerals. A lot of these events are like, I don't go to abandoned sectors enough to fully remember all of them. But I'm not going to bother looking up when it's not super critical. So we're going to do a weapons hack, because they can do damage to us. Pretty much it. I mean, you know, we do the defense drone, I guess. But we'll try just shooting them first. Should probably switch to the hull laser. I did get that weapons upgrade for it. A little weapon swap, a little weapon jiggle. But it's like, I'd rather take my chance at the dodge and the damage than waste the drone part. Yeah, it's just a Lido. Man, it's kind of funny to say. I actually had like a pretty bad headache for the first half of the day today. And my wife wasn't feeling great either, so we just like, my sister-in-law watched our kid today, so we were both in the shop together, and we just like took a pretty lazy, easy day of work. So it worked out all right that we were both feeling a little off, so it was both fine, just like taking a little slower at work today. So it ended up being an okay day. So, because I was like, originally I was like, oh, I definitely want to stream tonight, and then I was like, I don't know if that's going to happen. And then by the time we got to the evening, it kind of settled out. So not a bad day in the end. But I'm glad that you don't have a headache today after having one tomorrow, or having one yesterday. Trying to remember, because originally I was going to try and play yesterday, but something came up and I was just not up for it. Let's keep doing weapons hacks, but yeah, let's switch to get an extra shot going here. I guess I could split their weapons, actually would have been like the real smart play, because that's even safer. But maybe we'll just hit them and then it won't be a mistake. Not quite. Not quite what I was looking for. I think it's like the second time we've used the battery. Timing still works out okay though. At least for this volley. The projectile speed on this one is so fast. I was actually like looking at the weapons table like yesterday, and I think it's even like significantly faster than the whole laser one. It's like kind of funny. I'm not sure. I'm curious kind of what the developers had in mind when they specifically made the hull lasers have such fast projectile speed. Like, was it just supposed to be, you know, kind of like another advantage, or to make it so it's like easier to like slip it in exactly where you want to in the volley or something? Or just because it's like kind of cool? I don't know. No surrender. Oh yeah, I've definitely heard that you can get it again and stuff. That sucks. I've been fortunate enough not to get it, but also have had to be really stringent because I have a family member who I live with who's immunocompromised. So we've had a pretty stressful time, like trying to have a business and an income and be really, really safe, to not risk, you know, any danger to them, because their odds of survival if they got it would be really poor. But they're like healthy otherwise. So it hasn't been the most fun setup, but they're actually getting the second dose of their vaccine tomorrow. So that's like so relieving once they're a little more settled with that. Not that we want to get it either, but like knowing that if we mess up, like, you know, they're gonna die and it'll feel like our fault is just like kind of a miserable situation. And then like trying to deal with like, you know, a toddler and all that too. So we're very excited about the vaccine situation. That's, you know, just missiles. A lot of missiles tonight. But we'll just keep doing this. Should probably get another level in hacking or something. Got that one down. This is just a Lido. So again, I'm probably not going to use the drone part. But I'm going to put my engines up to raise my evasion. Let's just kill him off again. Hey, not only that, we got a level off it. Great. You guys can do that. So, I mean, there's a chance of a crew kill here depending on if we get any effects. Let's see, can we shoot that or something? Possibly, actually. I think that's going to cross too far back. Or I'm just going to time it wrong. That would have been perfect. I mean, it missed anyway, but so it's kind of better that I missed it, so I have more shots on them. But I've been trying to practice that technique when I can. Sometimes it feels really easy, and other times I'm just like, no. Sorry, just checking something. Finally. And we got some fires and stuff. Nice. That's good times. Ah, so close. So close. Tank one. Stop. Guess I shouldn't have done that. I should have done it the other way where I had the last one hit shields. That's okay. Yeah, so if this guy just burns down, then it's fine. Alright. Oh, didn't mess that crew kill up. Yeah, timing the shots on missiles, it's so hard because it's like it makes you realize like how much time there is and like how these things fire and how like little, you know, depending, sometimes the angle's not bad when it's like coming in sharp, but when it's like straight across it, it's like such a small window actually to hit it. But yeah, drones is definitely easier because like they can be moving in a way that's like very slow and gives you a wider window to hit it. So we got the recovery arms. I feel like I'm supposed to want the drone recovery arm, but I'd rather just like not use drones that much. I want mind control more, honestly. It's a bigger thing. Do I buy the drone recovery arm though? I mean, it's like kind of worth it because it lets me just spam the defense drone and not really worry about it. It makes it so it's like I'm not. It's probably like a worthwhile investment between the scrap saved from repairs and if I have to like buy drone parts, and it can also leaves me the option of like using offensive drones if I want. So yeah, I'm only in sector 3. For a second I was thought in sector 4 the ship is just so ridiculous. So yeah, I'll buy it then. Why not? Anything else? I don't want to buy. Definitely don't need to buy drone parts now with the recovery arm. Repaired up plenty. Got tons of fuel. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll still take that. Drones do blow up. Hacking still uses them. Alright. Rebel controlled, 1 to 2 stores. A little nebula over here. Makes an easy dive if we want. I might just buy hacking right off the bat in case I just see some like ridiculous shit that I feel the need to hack their shields or something. Probably get our defenses up a little bit, maybe more weapon points, and we could just go up to 6 weapons. That'll just make us kind of beastie. Combat 2, heavy 2. Because we can do that with the defense drone now. Yeah, it's like I'm tempted to hack their weapons, but I think the better option is just to do an evasion hack and guarantee that we're destroying their weapons. Maybe we'll try and shoot the drone with a dual laser or something. Yeah, see, I could have shot him right there, but I'm not actually as concerned about him. I feel like probably should be a little more concerned about him than I am. But I realized I'd rather just save that for this first volley. Because I'm concerned about him in relationship to him. That's like the one I really don't like. Good job. Oh, you're gonna get up now. Yeah, so I still didn't hit that in time. So is this one gonna ruin my day a little bit? Just a little bit. It's not too terrible. Didn't hit the weapons. All right, then what are you gonna do? You're just showing me how I should have shot you out when I had the chance, right? Eh. Oh, really? I thought I had him there. I missed. That's okay, though. We'll survive. Go there. Actually, I kind of like you on the shields against this guy here. There we go. Well, he's not going back. So, as long as our defense drone doesn't fail us, we're good. It's pretty good shit for defense drones to be working on. Yeah, that's basically, it's like, the thing about drone recovery arm is like, oh, not that letting me use drones more, but it's letting me like hack with, hack guilt free. Don't have to worry about needing those drone parts for the drones. It's just like, I don't need to hack it. It's like, I got enough shots. I just have to do like 2 more damage. Alright, store. That might be the only store. Is it worth going to? What would I buy there? Like scanners? I don't have anything to sell, do I? No, nothing I really need there. My hull's good enough. Maybe we'll find another store. We can go here first in case we find something to sell. Seems like, oh, I'll go here first, see if we can find something to sell, and then if not, we'll like upgrade engines. Now I'm like, it would have been nice to have another level of engines here, probably. Where are you going to attach? It's like the big question number 1. Yeah, I mean, this is just those are the worst. Although this is like gross if it's, higher level and goes for my shields or my weapons. So we're just gonna see what happens, I guess. Weapons, alright, that's gross. think it's too late. This guy's not going to get it, is he? Oh, MVP right there. Defense drone. Oh, that's awesome. That's such a good job. Wow. I feel like most of the time I've tried to do that, it hasn't worked, where it's like usually by the time you can see it and where it's hacking, sometimes if it hasn't fired, like if you have it on, you can turn it off, but I haven't been able to like launch one and then have it fire in that short a window on a hack. So that's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, did it? I played right when Advanced Edition came out, but I didn't remember that. I remember like a few things from before Advanced Edition, like how the Fed ships couldn't get cloak. It was like a weird one. But yeah, this defense, I just gotta leave this pause for a minute. This is just such a good job, defense round. I'm like so proud of you. That's just like so much more than I actually expected you to achieve. Just a really good effort for the team right there. Be interesting to see where this one goes now. Sorry. No. They don't want my weapons going. Can you do it again? Do we believe in you? No, that's not going to happen. It's like, in some ways, that's worse. Depends on what, if it's level 1, I think I retain some charge. If it's like level 2 or higher, it's like now it's like that much more delayed. Yeah, it's like I wonder, I'm not sure how these work. Like, I don't know if it needs to be running to have its charge reset more, or like, you know, like if I powered that longer, if it would have fired, I mean, it would have been further away, so it's less chance of hit in time. But like I was leaving it off to not have it just shoot at asteroids. I don't know. I feel like Mike probably understands the workings of the defense drones, targeting better. Alright, so that was just level 1. So that's good for sure. That's a big difference. If that was level 2, or if they arrive level 3 here, like, be in for a kind of gross time still. Alright, so do I just fire this right now? I don't think so, because this isn't going to get there in time. I mean, I guess it gets the 1 damage and it splits them, which is like everything. If they both hit. But I'm thinking of like if one of them misses, this gets, you know, goes against all their shields. I don't know if that was the right choice or not. Well, those both miss, so it doesn't matter either way. One hit, 1 out of 5. That's pretty bad. But we got a miss here. And a miss there. So it's 2 misses, 2 hits, right? So up to 2 more. I'm going to take 1 power out of the shields until that recharges. Put on the defense drone in case asteroid's coming for us. Piloting. Alright, so this other one's definitely going to hit. That's just like... Oh, piloting again. So piloting buffer would not have helped me there. And then what's going on with this guy? Boom. Alright, so let me think about what's going on in this fight, because this is like... This can get away from us really easy. So let's get the shields going on, because when we lose this power, that's one problem. We're only at half here. I mean, we're gonna repair this pretty quick, thankfully. Our O2's okay. You know, our hack's coming back soon. I think in time to hack them again. Yeah, they're hacking me again, obviously. It's like, do I go for the longer? I feel like I still go for the longer hack here and just lose out in evasion. My power is like not what I want to be right now. I'm trying to think of just because it's like I want to fire this as a full volley because obviously their evasion is pretty high. You know. Yeah, I think I do that. So it's like, hopefully we can get like one damage through here at least. That's so like just what I needed in my life. All right, so now all I have to worry about are the asteroids. Much better situation. Gonna need to like power oxygen pretty soon, actually. That's about how I want to do that. Let me guess, we don't need to technically. They just want that weapons hack to be over. Alright, so yeah, because now I can't steal power from there. They'll be okay longer for this hack to come down. There we go. I'll get some evasion up again. Alright. Piling buffer might have let you dodge the second shot. Yeah, you're totally right. There's a chance that I'm just full of it, and I would have been like, oh, look, that's why I buy the piling buffer, because I dodged that second shot, so I'm not made a fool of. You're totally right. But I almost never buy the piloting buffer, so I don't know. I buy it at, like, flagship. That's just a buffer I've given up for some reason. I mean, I don't buy most of the subsystem buffers if I can avoid it for a long time. I buy doors pretty late, most runs. Alright, I'm so done with this hack, even if it's only level 1. It's been such an emotional trial, this hack. There we go, they're done for. So in the end, I think we took 3 damage. It was like, we dodged 2 and the 2 in the shields, and then there's a double in piloting, and then an asteroid in the clone bay. I think that was it. So it's really not that bad for what this could have been, because this could have been just gross. So this is where it's like, I've had the learning experience of when it is like an actual bad fight, in a really bad shape, like jumping back to a safe space or like a store you don't need to go to just in case, versus like, oh, should I just like go take another fight possibly that could be just as bad, which I'm so tempted to do right here. But I'll go to the store this time, because I'll just repair up a couple points anyway, why not? And, you know, pretend I'm like looking for a reload or something exciting. Buy a system repair drone. Yeah, I'm not gonna actually buy anything here. I'll do that, and I'll buy that, and that. And the next thing I want to get up is, I think, actually weapons before I get my defenses up, honestly. Yeah, the Plasma Storm event, you know, that's the one I just risk the crew almost always on that one. Because the odds are 1 out of 5. It's not so bad. I think the blue option, doesn't the blue option have a chance of like getting nothing also? And you always get something from the not blue option. But I'm not positive on that one. Oh, so I just realized that I had myself muted for like 2 minutes here. I think it was just like a couple minutes, hopefully. But hi, Thomas. Let me repeat myself there. And yeah, this has been a pretty good run. Couple of mistakes early on, but didn't really matter a whole lot. And then we saw a really gross drone actually at the beginning of the sector here with 2 burst laser 2s and hacking an asteroid field. And it hacked, well, it tried to hack our weapons, and we blew it up with the defense drone, and then hacked our weapons anyway. We only took 3 damage in the end, so it was okay. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing I did on that transport ship, or whatever they call that one that's like a nasty fight. That ship outfitted for transport, I think is what they term it as. What am I doing? Come on, you go there. Alright. Should make a pit stop. They just have 2 more crew, right? Yeah, okay. I think this time I have to hack first. Which means I could potentially... I'm going to save mind control, actually. Alright, they're all dead. Charging that up. Should just fire that after 3, come on. 'Cause I don't want to actually shoot you again. You're doing the whole thing, aren't you? Well, whatever. That's kind of okay then. Alright, you're smart enough to go around that way, that's good. I really have to cycle weapon my power for my weapons. I just got the 1 shot off, that's okay. That's not going to work for you. I almost just lost you right there, James. I almost just made you repair the vented clone bay. 3 health. That wasn't very nice of me. I'm sorry, James. I'll pay a little more attention to what's going on here. That would have been really dumb. I haven't lost a crew member to something like that in quite some time. You guys gonna make it out? No. Alright, so I think we should probably reset your health there. Alright, what do I want to do? Oh, there's another store. I mean, I guess we'll check out the store and then buy like weapons upgrades and stuff. Maybe it'll be something that just changes our course. Anything exciting? Another burst laser on heavy laser 2. I mean, I like the heavy laser 2 more than the hull laser, but I don't really think it's worth like swapping them around. This is 37 scrap, right? Is it that much? Yeah, 37, 65. I mean, I guess I could also go for both. So yeah, now I'm starting to consider it just a little bit. Because I have enough, if I don't buy like power, you know, if I just put it all into like buying weapons upgrades to get that online, you know, to get this 6 weapon power. I mean, it's nice having the extra projectile, I guess, from this. I just like the speed of this better. I mean, the 2 seconds isn't like that big a deal. I don't think it's worth spending the scrap on it. Just use what we got. Should probably buy some more power. Definitely running a little thin. It's like, if I want my weapons and my shields, I got 1 point in the battery. Do I need anything from you? Alrighty. Let's see, what do we have for jumps left? Alright, so 3.5. Yeah, let's do something like that. Alright, let's see, what do we have for crew? Alright, so we can do the same kind of thing. Let's see, where are they going to board? There. I was thinking about doing like the piloting mind control hack thing, since I have enough lasers to just like utterly annihilate them. But I'm not gonna bother with it because I don't think I'm gonna kill these guys necessarily fast enough, especially if it's like a higher level teleporter. I'd rather just have the controller of this room if I need it. But I'm trying to do it without hacking it until they're inside. There we go. That's the one shot that I needed with double fires. Hull laser 2 just has such great chances of all kinds of stuff. I guess actually I should probably let them kill you and reset your health. Probably the best choice. Just can't let them break the clone beta. Oh, nice. My girl guy runs out and shoots the other guy. Is that pretty good? Missile goes down. Alright, I guess I can just shoot you guys. keep buying up power at this point. See you, Ray. Have a good day today. Hope it's better than yesterday. Thanks for stopping by. All right, keep it going. Oh, just intruders. Wait, didn't I tell you to go there? Right, I'm just gonna like have you guys reset probably. I guess I could mind control or something. Oh, yeah, you need to run back in there then, yeah. Alright, that's done with. It's like, I guess I should be resetting your health, but I'm going to try and get away with not doing it again. So there's like 2 full jumps left. I'm probably not gonna bother diving. I don't really need to with this ship. Got plenty of stuff going on. Alright, tech the station. Should be a pretty straightforward fight. Oh, really? Oops. Whatever. So I guess actually, I think this guy will spin up faster. Oh, I don't have to. I should probably buy an extra power if I'm going to hold on to him at all. There we go. I just have to wait for the evasion hack again. Alright. Pretty easy fight. Alright, double rewards. What do we got going on here? Missile, fire drone. Those bozos running around. Alright, no like repair drones or anything. 3 crew. I'm like tempted to just like put them all in piloting and just shoot them. Let's see how that works. Let's give it a try. I want you to give me a little more space since I don't need to hack it right away anyways. Alright. Really? Broke level in hacking? Put you back there. They're going to be the last ones to die, probably. Yeah, definitely, because he's done for. I guess I didn't really want to reset your health because you're like trained, something I care about. I mean, the shield's training is something, I guess. Alright, that should be fine. Good job. Alrighty. It's like how, you know, it doesn't, I mean, I guess it's true. If they like killed all my crew, they could then like do the pod thing over to their ship. But it's always kind of funny, like, oh, this ship will keep firing as long as they're alive on your ship, but then it gives up. I have some, like, you know, way of communicating with it, I guess. Your health just has to be reset. That's just a stupid amount of health to leave you at. I can get away with it with you, though. Especially because I'm not going to use you to fight with as much. Or I shouldn't, at least. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Alrighty. Take one more nebula jump. And then we'll get to the next sector. And then probably going to call it either at the start of it or pretty soon after, and split this into two nights. Hopefully be able to just finish it tomorrow. And keep the streak moving. I've been trying to pick it up again, this pace a little bit. I feel like I had a really slow week previously. Alright, attack the ship. A bunch of lasers. Actually, it's kind of like a nasty combo with all that together, the mini beams. But we're gonna hack those weapons. Let's see, they're probably a 4 crew, but maybe 3, we'll see. Yeah, they got 4. Shields. Get that hack going now. Ooh, not quite on him. I don't know if that would get him because obviously with it being higher level, they may have healed enough, quick enough, but I guess we'll find that out. Is it worth using a drone? I mean, I guess so since I have the recovery arm. Alright, good job. Okay, so obviously they had guys there. Don't want to damage them too much if I'm going to try to get the crew kill. Chance to do as much damage as he can. Alright. Yeah, so there was that other guy. I thought there might be still another crew member, so I don't know if this crew kills are going to happen actually. As far as we can get any effects from that right there. Yep. All right. Empty exit beacon. Nebula. Alright, slug controlled, Engi controlled. I actually kind of want to go slug because I like having two options. And like Engi is, I mean, if you need stores, which I'm not super desperate for a store. You know, they have free stuff, but I got a bunch of stuff. Slugs have a good number of stores too. Can have as many. They're both good scrap. Yeah, I'd just rather have the option. You know, it's really like I just got to get the O2 upgrade. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy about that. I guess like shields is probably my next goal. And power to go with it. I guess I'll take like, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, I'll take like 2 or 3 jumps here. And see where I want to go from there. But I'm definitely not finishing this run tonight, but maybe I'll get it slightly deeper into it. Do like my slug sectors. Alright, Mantis on slug turf. Gonna hack his weapons because he's got a lot of them. Going in that Lanius's room, come on. Wayne, take that down. Alright, well, those guys are definitely dead. A little bit overkill, probably. I'm going to just wait until that's done just because you're a little more reliable what you're going to do. Right, well, yeah, because it'll end instantly because you have the med bay, so hopefully... Yep, 1, 2. 50 scrap. Alright. Oh, fire got you just afterwards. Plenty of time. Lets me do that, which is just like more defensive space for sure. Still a little power short, but a little more manageable overall than it was earlier. Right, we can take another jump. Alright, Rockman composes captain. I think that's one where if you accept it, there's like actually 50% chance of a store. And I had a Lania C run where I almost risked it because it was like, if I didn't get a store in the next like 2 jumps, I was going to die anyways. But I didn't, and then I got a store the next fight. Or the next jump, I think, or 2 jumps later. Anyways, no extra systems. Weapons aren't that bad. You can definitely get through though over time. Might do a O2 hack though. See what we got. Probably hit the gas on that a little early, but it's okay. Debating if I want to just put everything into it. I don't think so. Every shot hit. So that's the thing, you know. All the times before I was having really bad misses, it's like that's probably like crazy that every shot hit right there. A little risky, I guess, dropping my shields down. I'm not sure why I was doing that. Got the vent in O2, which is great also. I'm gonna shoot that slightly more. Yeah, see, 2 shots missed there when their evasion's probably lower. Is that gonna come up in time? All right. It's just on fire right now. There we go, there's a miss. There's me running back and forth. You're welcome to come in and try too, but I'm only going to have much success. Is he coming in also? Or is he just trying to repair? Yep, there you go. Now he's trying to come in. There we go. Alright, worked out okay. I don't think we took any damage. Alright, so let's do one more jump, and then I'm going to call it an evening, and pick it up hopefully tomorrow and finish it off. See what we get. Alright, we got the coffin ship, and medical borders, which we're not going to bother countering. Let's see. Oh, and they're mind control. That's a great place for them to be. There's like nothing going on over there for them to mess with. Alright, so I'm still going to hack though. I'm going to hack their weapons. Just like vent them around the ship. Alright, so borders are dealt with. Now we just need to take out their O2. I'll shoot this guy a little bit more also. Alright. So now as long as we don't blow him up by accident, we're good. Should be fine because we can even shoot him enough to kill him. Pretty good evasion for no one piloting. Probably have level 3 piloting, I expect. Yeah, I guess theoretically, if I shoot him one more time, and then I get a fire that burned down everything, there's a chance that I could kill them. But it's pretty low. Alright. I don't need to worry about paying attention and just let it play itself out for a minute. So yeah, I guess if this is my last stream, just talk for a minute, wrap it up. So let's see, this is run number 73. So after that, we're looking at another 7 until we match Thomas's record, and then 4 more to finish off the cycle. So 11, I feel like I'm trying to get like a minimum 2 done a week. It'd be great if I could get that up to like 3. You know, maybe some weeks where I'm able to do like a whole run in a night. So that's just looking at a couple weeks until on to cycle number 4, if you can keep it going and going after Hollow's record, I guess. Take it one step at a time. Alright, so we're going to close this up here, Sector 5. I mean, we're pretty much set for the flagship. Just get some upgrades. So, it should be a pretty fast run. I think I'll be able to, hopefully I'll be able to finish this off and then maybe start the next run and get like a couple sectors in. See what ship it is. We've got Stealth C left for bad ships, all the Mantis ships, so a lot of boarding to do. And some great ships too. We've got Zoltan B, Kestrel B, Crystal B, Lannis A, Stealth A, so a lot of good ships too. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow, if not tomorrow, this Saturday might actually be good for me for once. Usually Saturdays are no good. But there's a decent chance Saturday will work out too. So maybe we'll get this ship and another ship done this week still. Alright, so alright, so yeah, thanks everyone who came by to watch the stream. Hope you all have a good evening, good morning, good day, whatever time you're on. And I'll catch you next time. Alright.